कोकोनट में लस्सी मिला के आ जाओ सारे मूड बना के पूछो तो थोड़ा रंग घुमा के अन्ना के जैसा चश्मा लगा के कोकोनट में लस्सी मिला के आ जाओ सारे मूड बना के.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here at the Travel Show, having a fantastic time in Santa Clara, California, at the Santa Clara Convention Center. And I'm next to the one and only Mr. John Golitz, the CEO and the man who's in charge, the busiest man, the hardest working man in show business. How you doing here, John? And tell me, what's going on today?
You know, I'm doing great, and we love being back here in the Bay Area. It's one of our favorite shows, and thanks for coming back.
Oh, hey, thanks for inviting me, man.
I tell you, the show has grown so much since last year, about 30% bigger on the show floor. You've seen our theater here's 1,000 seats, and it's standing room only for Rick Steves and Peter Greenberg. Samantha Brown's about to speak in about 15 minutes. You see people coming in already, and the aisles are packed full of travelers looking for their next trip, and that's what the show's all about. What's great about this, we have these great speakers, and we have chefs on stages, we have dancers from around the world, and workshops, but really where the magic happens is we have about 1,500 to 1,700 travel experts from around the planet, and they have flown into the Bay Area just to meet you and help you plan your next trip. And what's great is you might come here saying, all right, I want to go to European river cruise, right? So I'm coming in looking for that. And all of a sudden you turn the corner and you run into a real African Maasai, and all of a sudden that safari that's deep back there on your list comes right up to the front. So you come in thinking one thing, you leave thinking 5 trips.
One thing I can say, when you come here, you're going to be traveling somewhere. That's automatic. North Pole, South Pole, they're going to have it here wherever you want to go. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. When you hear the flute playing, you know you must be close to Turkey. Not just Turkey, but one of the best representatives of Turkey, Mr. Bora. Sir, it's a pleasure meeting you again here. Tell me, what's been happening in the last year since we met?
Well, I've been continuing doing the tours to Turkey. I have now seen my Cappadocia Cave Suites Hotel be rated one of the 10 most boutique hotels in the world.
My goodness.
And it's so unique a place that I am retiring now from tour leading to spend more time in my hotel.
Oh.
People from 110 countries come to see us in Cappadocia.
Tell me, what is this hotel made out of? A lot of people don't know about this hotel.
It's actually carved into the rocks.
Listen to this, listen to this.
Like that church over there, that's a church. And in there were 5 or 6 apartments people were living.
In a rock?
In the rocks.
Wow,
yes.
Wow.
For thousands of years.
Wow.
And I started buying some of these abandoned houses from the owners maybe 30 years ago, and I put together maybe 15, 20 houses together to make this 36-unit cave hotel called Cappadocia Cave Suites.com.
And this is in Turkey?
In
Cappadocia City.
World Heritage City of Göreme. G-O-R-E-M-E.
Wow.
Göreme. It's a World Heritage. When you wake up, Ed, in the morning, look out of the windows into the valley, and you see 100 balloons cruise by in front of your window.
Wow.
Every day of the week.
Anything you want to say in closing, Bora?
Praise the Lord and God bless America.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm at the Travel Channel booth, and I'm here with
Bonnery Leck.
Bonnery, what do you do here at the Travel Channel booth here?
Well, I am the manager of programming and talent relations for Travel Channel. And I am here to help with Samantha Brown. Travel Channel is the national media sponsor for the Travel and Adventure Show. We felt that it was good for the brand because we're all trying to help advocate travel and help everyone get out there and see the world. So we wanted to come along and come on board, and we brought this booth, which is very immersive, and it has a green screen on the other side where you can choose where around the world you want to be and take a photo. We also have our iPads out on a surfboard where you can take a quiz and find out what kind of traveler you are, if you're an experiencer or an expert or an explorer. So it's fun.
Is there anything you'd like to say in closing?
You know what? Travel Channel is for the first time looking for a new star, and we're calling it Travel Channel Star. Anyone can go on to travelchannelstar.com, and you can submit a 2-minute video, and we're looking for anyone with a new perspective and a point of view, and the winner will get a 5-part web series. All the guidelines, though, are at travelchannelstar.com.
Okay, and how do we do that again?
travelchannelstar.com.
That's what you just said.
Well, come on out. out. It's the Bay Area Travel Show. It's super fun. Samantha Brown's going to be on stage at 1:45, signing autographs and meeting fans at 2:45. It's going to be fun.
Ladies and gentlemen, I was walking through the travel show and I ran into the lovely Miss Samantha Brown. Samantha, how you doing today? I've seen you just got down and telling people about the beautiful trips all over the world. And how do you like doing these travel shows?
I love it. I actually love getting to meet people one-on-one, and I think that's really the travel experience in general, is just understanding that we all are humans in this wonderful world of ours, and we need to get to know each other and have more, I just think, friendly experiences. So the Travel and Adventure Show is one of those places that I get to do that.
What's one of the places that you've been to that's made you the happiest?
Cambodia. That made me the happiest. The people were absolutely lovely. I call them the Irish of Southeast Asia because they're talkative and they talk your ear off, you talk their ear off. There's such a mutual curiosity about one another's culture, and I just had a wonderful time. Just a wonderful time.
I see you eat all kind of meals everywhere around the world. Is there one thing you will not try?
No, especially if it's a cultural thing, and this is given to me as being a guest of honor. I would never turn down anything.
Is there anything you'd like to add before we get away?
I just think that it's really important to travel, and that travel is one of the few things that we have in our lives that mark a fresh start and a new beginning. And, we're all on this journey to understand ourselves better, and really nothing gives us that opportunity like travel.
And where do you call home?
Brooklyn, New York.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Eddie Hazzard here at the Santa Clara Convention Center. And I'm here in front of the Taiwan sign, which says the heart of Asia. And I'm here with a lovely lady. And what's your name?
Emily.
Emily, and what are you doing here today?
I'm here to promote Taiwan. We want to award them. Taiwan is a good destination to visit.
And what's the first thing that I should do when I jump off the plane coming into Taiwan?
Food.
Food! Let's say like I want to do some walking and sightseeing, see the sights. What do you recommend?
Salmon Lake or Tarago Gorge. It's the best place you have to go, yeah.
Well, that's the first place I'm going. So I see the ladies here are playing the instruments, and what is this called, these instruments that these ladies are playing?
古筝.
And how long does one have to learn to be gifted to play as well as these ladies?
Oh, very long years. Yeah, I think you need like at least 10 years to learn.
Years?
Yeah. Yeah.
My goodness. The music they play is just lovely here. Do you know how to play?
No.
Is there anything you'd like to say to the folks at home in closing?
It's time for Taiwan. Just go to Taiwan.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're at the travel fair, and this is truly an amazing place to be at this location here. We're at a place called Pickpocket-proof Pants.
Bit of a tongue twister, huh?
That's a tough thing to say, buddy.
Hey, if it's hard to say, it's even more difficult to get into. That's what we like to say.
Adam, how did you get started?
It's a bit of travel inspiration becomes travel innovation. I was in China. I was traveling as a backpacker. It was a round-the-world trip. And I had to run in with a team of pickpockets in GM.
Oh, no.
So you never think it's going to happen to you. There was no protection built into the clothes. I didn't like wearing money belts. So I designed a line of clothes that makes money belts obsolete. It's all about multiple levels of protection on all of your pockets. So you choose your level of security and where you want that to be on your person. So the back pockets hides a zipper. So you have a zipper on the back pocket. Inside of here is a triple secure hidden passport pocket.
Oh, wow.
This is actually a double thick pocket, so it's made with 2 levels of fabric. So if someone were to take a razor to cut it, the pieces of fabric would move independently, and they would maybe get one, but it's super durable fabric, so they probably won't even get that.
Wow.
And it will never cut through 2 and all around. So all of our cargo pockets are double thick.
Wow.
And the front pockets, they blend into the background. It looks like a normal pair of pants.
Oh, that's nice.
A smartphone pocket.
Now, you have a gentleman here who was one of the first person to buy these pants here?
Yeah, Arturo.
Arturo. How long has that been around, Arturo?
About 4 years.
Wow, and where have you traveled in those pants?
Twice around the world, from Australia to Europe to the Middle East, and many places.
This is a traveler's dream pair of pants. He's taken it around the world. Those have been on at least 3, maybe 4 continents.
Wow.
My clothes have been on 3 or 4 continents. So it's a real world travel product. It answers the traveler's need.
Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you come here to Pickpocket-proof Pants. And this is the place to be if you travel, you want to travel in comfort, where you don't have to worry about nobody playing with the back of your pockets. Get a pair of these pockets. Ladies and gentlemen, I was at the travel show walking so much, it's time to sit back and relax. And I met the ever beautiful and popular author, Patricia Schultz, who wrote that prize-winning book in the New York Times, 1,000 Places to See Before You Die. Patricia, it's a pleasure.
Thank you. It's my pleasure. Thank you very much.
I'm not going to say how did you come up with that book, but first of all, what do you call home?
Oh, New York City. So I'm really lucky because I get to live in one of my favorite cities anywhere on the planet.
When you were traveling, just went, I have to write a book here.
Well, I had been writing guidebooks for many, many, many years and writing for publications and whatnot. And over time, it was very obvious to me that anybody who had a next-door neighbor or a brother or a cousin or an ex or somebody who was going somewhere, anywhere, it didn't matter. My phone was ringing, where should we go? It's, you know, we're planning my parents' 50th. And I was kind of the go-to person for places everywhere. And for very budget, I don't have much money, or for the splurge, how often do you turn 75? So, and I had this breadth of experience and a kind of mental Rolodex. So I had always wanted to put it together, and I was very lucky to find a publisher who thought much the same way.
Talk about your publisher. Who is it?
Workman Publishing. And they've understood from the get-go that it was both a dream book for inspiration and for people who either had seen it all and needed something new, or people, you know, students or retirees who were just starting out, but also compiling that with all the factual information. So now I know I want to go to, you know, Slovakia. How do I get there? Who do I call? What's the best time to go? What's a website? That kind of thing. So,
what's the next thing that's coming out of the travel industry?
Oh, well, there are a whole slew of, because everybody's always on to the next great darling. And of course, talk has been about Cuba, because that's unprecedented, and that has so many people. The misconception is that there's no tourism, that we're the first to arrive. But it's been a very popular destination for Europeans and for Canadians and those who haven't had the political boycott.
So where's the next place you're going to be traveling to?
Oh, Naples, Florida.
Well,
I know.
You should have said Florida.
I should have said Naples, Italy,
yeah.
Because Italy is my favorite place.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
Yeah, I cut you to the chase. What's my favorite place? It's Italy. I used to live in Florence for 3 years. My mother's Italian born. And this idea of ancestral tourism is very important. You know, people go to see their roots, to experience. If it's last generation, sometimes 3 and 4 generations, they want to go and see what it's all about. You know, you're Filipino, you're eating these foods, you're hearing expressions, you may not speak the language any longer, it's been lost, but it's very much part of your heritage. Or Latino, you're from the islands, I mean, it really doesn't matter. So that's often one of the first places people go, as did I, and it was an invaluable, I mean, it stays very much one of my most profoundly important experiences. I mean, La Dolce Vita.
Right, there you go. In closing, is there anything you'd like to say, Patricia?
I think just, you know, especially being here at the show, it's very palpable, the energy and the people who come, and they're curious to see, and they're really ready to book, because either it's been a while or they're just veteran travelers who understand that if you travel frequently, it's still never enough time.
No.
And this place kind of opens up your horizons, and I hope that that's what 1,000 Places does as well. That, you know, people who think that, you know, it's all about a handful of places, that always stuns me, because the more you travel, the more you understand that it's a big world and the possibilities are countless.
Hello everybody, this is Eddie Hazzard here at the Travel Show. I'm in a beautiful Airstream car, a trailer, ladies and gentlemen, whatever you want to call it. A bed, bathroom, shower. You can see all of this and more at the Travel Show at the Santa Clara Convention Center. Look at this, a little place where you can wash your hands, a mirror. Oh, somebody's in there, shouldn't be in here. An oven, a microwave oven, a refrigerator underneath. Ladies and gentlemen, this has every amenity that you can think of. A sink here, you want to wash vegetables, cook some chitlins, whatever you want, it's all here, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, I'm going out to get me some chitlins. Check you later. I was walking through the travel show and came across this wonderful booth with these lovely ladies, Alaska's Inside Passage. And if you want to travel in a different way, these ladies are going to tell you how to do it. I'm here with Stacy Polis, right? Did I get that name right?
Did.
I wasn't drinking.
Postcardtravelers.com, and basically what I do is I kind of give a selfie experience. I'm kind of a cheaper traveler in a sense where I like to have my own experience of travel, and I found this woman who's
hold on, who's this woman?
My name's Lorene Palmer.
And I had no clue that there was this kind of an opportunity in Alaska, which I'm really excited about. You can go from one location to another on the inside tour, inside passage of Alaska for like $35 and $60.
Wow.
Which is crazy, because all you ever hear is $2,000, $3,000, $6,000 to see basically the same thing.
My brother went on that voyage.
Exactly. So I'm the kind of person that would like to get out the boat, get on a kayak, see the area, maybe sleep in a tent.
So Alaska's Inside Passage, of course, is a really popular cruise experience, and as it should be, because that's a great way to travel. But when you're looking for an alternative way to do it, you can use Alaska's Marine Highway Transportation System, which is the public transportation system. And it allows you to transit through all of the Inside Passage on the ferry. And there's a couple of ways to do this, and this really helps for the adventure traveler who wants to really kind of craft their own experience and not be on a set itinerary. And so you can fly in from the Bay Area right now into Juneau, Ketchikan, or Sitka for about $500 round trip.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it is the best airfares we've seen in a long time.
Whoa.
Yeah, Delta Airlines and Alaska Airlines are both serving this region now, so it's a great time to plan a trip. And when you get to Juneau, Ketchikan, or Sitka, then you can take the ferry system between those communities. And so, for example, between Juneau and Sitka is about a 9-hour ferry trip, and it costs $53.
Wow.
So it's during the day.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And you get to see incredible scenery. This particular leg takes you through some of the best humpback whale watching. There's incredible rainforests, mountains, glaciers, snow-capped mountains. It's really beautiful.
Wow.
You can also, for example, take the ferry from Juneau up to Haines or Skagway. That's about a 4.5-hour trip and costs about $50 a person.
You can't beat that.
Yeah, so if somebody wants to kind of plan their own trip, they could fly from the Bay Area into Ketchikan, ride the Alaska Marine Highway ferry system to these different ports, and then fly back out of Juneau for $500. You can also take a motorcycle, a bike, a kayak on the ferry as well for a very nominal fee.
What?
A kayak.
we're going.
Yeah. If you take your own kayak between Juneau and Sitka, it's costs about $23. So it's all makes it very affordable. And each of these communities has incredible bed and breakfast, hotels, restaurants, arts, culture, wildlife. You really can't go wrong in any of them. The website to find these communities is alaskasinsidepassage.com. So alaskasinsidepassage.com, all one word, and you can order all the brochures for these communities and go to their websites.
So is there anything in closing you'd like to add?
I'm just so excited about this because this has been on my bucket list for 9 years. Wow. And $5,000 is like, wow, you know, that's kind of crazy. So to have this kind of opportunity is a blessing.
You know, I think the real message here is that Alaska is really accessible. And when you're coming from the Bay Area, you're really talking about total airtime about 5 hours. So you can be in Alaska in half a day, and in no time you're out kayaking in the same day. So it's very doable, and in this summer in particular, airfares are so good. It shouldn't be missed. I mean, you just really have to do it.
Gas is cheaper too.
Yeah, it's a great year to travel, and especially if Alaska's been on your list, this just makes it as easy as it can be.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here at this fantastic booth here. You're hungry, you came to the right place. I'm here with Lorraine Witt, also known as the Chinese lady, and if you didn't come here to eat, don't come here. Lorraine, how are you doing here today?
I am wonderful. Thank you for asking.
Lorraine, what are we going to have today? What are you going to serve?
Well, you know, I've been so passionate about wontons my whole life. I wrote an ebook about wontons, and I also wrote a story of my life growing up in Hawaii. So it's a small ebook, but it's wonderful because it's interactive. I've been teaching cooking all my life.
Wow.
But wontons are I don't know, it's sort of one of those comfort foods, and you should always have it in your freezer.
Yep.
So in this book, I give hints as how to make it, how to store it, interactive videos, and I think for $4.99 it's a good deal.
You know, a lot of people want to know, how did you get started? How did it all start together?
The cooking part?
Yes.
I've been cooking in the back of my dad's kitchen since I was 7 years old. You know, it's like after school, go make some wontons, and on weekends, I must say that my cousin and I wrapped hundreds of wontons to earn 10 cents for the movie and 20 cents on Sunday. And throughout the years, I taught children how to make wontons, you know, so it's a wonderful thing because I had little hands. I'm passionate about teaching children about nutrition and the good food. I make it more on the healthy side, although sometimes we can sin. That's good. It's good for our body. Every so often you need a little bit of oil. You know, whatever makes you feel good. And I think that food, communicating with food through food rather, is such a wonderful thing because I don't know anybody who doesn't really love to eat good food. I mean, I'm so excited with the young people that I get to go into the 21st century, so to speak, because everybody now knows that I'm flaunting that I'm 77.
What is one of your favorite dishes to prepare?
I always cook with something with tofu. I like some kind of a protein. I often steam because it's clean, it's easy, and it's delicious, and it's light. And then sometimes I'll do an easy stir fry. I go to my refrigerator, and like I do in my videos on YouTube, I say, let's go to the refrigerator and see what we have left over and be creative. So it's always about having good food in your house. You've got to have good food in your house, in your larder, and then get ready for people to come over and just cook for them because they're happy. You know, or make presents to take to somebody.
There you go.
So for me, it's a meditational form, but you know, I'm a food obsessed person. And the thing is that when people walk into your house and they smell something wonderful, they feel welcomed.
Yes, it is.
You know, you made something for them.
Well, Lorraine, is there anything you want to say in closing?
I just want to encourage people, cook for yourself, love yourself, and eat good.
That's
my only advice. I don't pontificate.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm walking in the travel show, and I just come across the Samoan booth here. And what is your name, sir?
My name is Vaitoa Hans Lankilde.
And you're in American Samoa, right? Pongo Pongo?
That's correct. We're right from the Motu of Fifianga in American Samoa. One of the things that we want you to see is to enjoy and experience and explore our beautiful island. Experience our culture. And enjoy your holiday. We have some beautiful untouched, undiscovered beaches and beautiful warm water. We have a national park, one of 67 national parks of the United States. And it's the newest national park. They got some beautiful sites up there, good hiking areas. And then, of course, we have the National Marine Sanctuary. Beautiful. It's one of 16,000 square miles.
Wow.
But this is a great opportunity for us to come here at this travel and adventure show.
Yes,
we're looking forward. This is the first time that we've been interacting also with the travel industry here and the traveling public. And we look forward to invite, guests to come to American Samoa.
Is there anything else you'd like to say in closing?
Well, we just want to say thank you very much for this opportunity from our American Samoa Visitors Bureau that we traveled all the way from American Samoa, and also our partner from Hawaiian Airlines.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here at the travel show, and there was one place I had to stop before I get out of here, and that's the Hawaii booth of Maui here, and I met my friend here who's got his lei on, Chris, the right hand, Chris. Chris, you want to tell us a little bit about your booth?
Well, we're here all the way from the island of Maui, Molokai, and Lanai. We come every year, and what other place to be is in California. We love California, and the Californians love Hawaii, especially Maui.
What should I do when I go off into Hawaii or Maui? What should I look for first?
Well, of course, it's the wonderful beaches, but what makes Maui so unique is our three islands, Maui, Molokai, and Lanai. We have our wonderful dormant volcano, Haleakala. It stands 10,023 feet.
10,000?
Yes, you come early in the morning and watch the sunrise. It's just breathtaking. Beaches, we have over 180 linear miles of wonderful white sandy beaches, black sandy beaches, red sandy beaches, but most of all is our host culture, our Hawaiian. Us being as Hawaiian, we are here to share the world about our wonderful culture.
Tell me a little bit about the leis that you have on. These are a little longer, I see here.
Okay, my lei is a kukui nut lei.
What?
A kukui nut lei. And this is our state tree.
Is there anything in closing you'd like to say, Chris?
We'd like to say mahalo for all your support to everybody in California, all over the world, that please come to the islands, especially to the Maui, Molokai, Lanai. We have so much of our host culture to share with you.
And if you come to the travel show, make sure you stop by here, talk to both of them, pick up some lessons in dance, and I'm telling you, these reads, I'm telling you, they're amazing. Hey folks, I'm back at the Taiwan booth, and look what happened. They won the Best in Show at the Travel Adventure Show, and not everybody gets that. Emily, how do you feel?
We feel very happy that we can have the Best in the Show in the Travel Adventure Show. We hope all of our customers, all audience, and everyone can go to Taiwan and travel Taiwan to experience Taiwan.
You know, this is what happens when you drink too much water. That'll happen. Your head will get big. But I'm telling you, you can't buy clothes anyplace else but at the travel show. And this is some of the things you'll see here. Are you from the Taiwan exhibit? Oh, the other Korea. Ah, beat me up, beat me up. Oh, that's nice. How long are you going to be here? All day? Pretty much all day, ladies and gentlemen. So when you come to the travel show, make sure you come over to the Korean exhibition. Make sure you go to Korea. Have a good time, and that's what you're going to do when you get here. This has been Eddie going out. I don't know what your name is, but I'll just call you Slim.